get scrutinized and authenticated and tested under rules developed over centuries to determine truth from falsehood, well, he's getting hammered. We take a closer look now at those battles and at the president's strategy. President Trump laid out his playbook months ahead of the November 3rd election.
The only way we're going to lose this election is if the election is rigged. Remember that. Hopefully the courts will protect us. They have to protect us.
But the courts don't work that way. The reality of the 19 post-election lawsuits filed by the Trump campaign. So far, the courts have quashed 16 of them, with no finding of fraud from any judge, state or federal, Republican or Democrat. Trump's lawyers are vowing to fight on, portraying an alternate universe.
This has been a massive attack on the integrity of the voting system in the greatest democracy on earth.
But they're refusing to lay out the evidence.
We're going to prove it in court. I would love to release all the information that I have. I would love to give it to you all. Except most of you wouldn't cover it.
Rudy Giuliani made his first appearance as head of the president's re-election legal team in a Pennsylvania courtroom Tuesday. The attorney Mark Aronchik argued against him in court.
Then walked Mr. Giuliani, and he talked only about fraud, gigantic conspiracies. When you look at the complaint and what was really involved in this case, it was a bunch of small ball complaints.
In another Pennsylvania case, Trump's lawyers claimed their observers were being blocked from entering and then admitted they were in the room. The judge, a Republican appointee, fired back, "I'm sorry, then what's your problem?" Judges around the country have been strikingly dismissive of the Trump campaign's claims. In Michigan, Republicans claimed they had evidence the count should be stopped, but the judge wasn't having it.
I heard somebody else say something. Tell me why that's not hearsay. Come on now.
In Nevada, Republican lawyers claimed their observers weren't close enough. The judge snapped, "At what point does this get ridiculous?" Still, President Trump and his allies are bombarding Twitter and conservative media with conspiracy theories about fraud that just don't hold up to legal scrutiny. Trump tweeted this week, "Dead people voted." His campaign shared obituaries and cited specific examples in Georgia, and Fox News followed suit.
It'd be hard to find anyone who's got a bad word to say about Deborah Jean Christensen. Those who knew her were sad when she died last May, and they might be surprised to learn that even after her death, Deborah Jean Christensen still managed to register to vote and then cast a ballot, presumably for Joe Biden.
Her husband was shocked to learn about what the Trump campaign was claiming.
Freaked me out. Freaked my son out. Freaked us all out.
And upon investigation, Georgia election officials debunked that claim. Christensen's last recorded vote was in 2018, the year before she died. In a statement, the state election officials said any claims of fraudulent participation in the November 3rd general election in Ms. Christensen's name appear to be false. Unfortunately, we are aware that there are individuals circulating misinformation intended to undermine trust in the election system.